Don't forget to engage with your audience, respond to their comments, and have fun playing
Hello,
Geometry Dash.
everybody. Alright.
I understand sometimes there might not be many viewers right at the beginning of your live stream. But as time goes on, more people may join in or discover your stream through recommendations or searches. Keep going, interact with your audience, and don't get discouraged if the viewership count is low at first.
Earlier I was playing Poppy Playtime, and I just gained 1 subscriber for some reason.
Gaining a new subscriber is always exciting, especially if it's unexpected. It's possible that someone saw your Poppy Playtime stream and enjoyed your content, or maybe they found your channel through a different video or a recommendation. Regardless of the cause, it's a step in the right direction and your channel is growing, which is a great thing.
So I was playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, and I got very stuck, and part 2 will be tomorrow because in one of the areas I kept dying at and getting jump scared.
No worries, it's completely normal to get stuck in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, especially when it comes to certain areas filled with jump scares and dangerous situations. Taking a break and continuing the game tomorrow is a smart decision. It'll give you some time to relax, regain your composure, and come back refreshed to tackle the challenging areas.
Alright. So I'm gonna be playing Geometry Dash in this stream, and I haven't played this game in a while now.
That's all right. Taking a break from a game and then coming back to it after a while can actually be beneficial because it allows you to approach the game with a fresh perspective and new strategies. Enjoy your Geometry Dash stream, and don't worry if you're a bit rusty initially. You'll get back into the groove as you play.
And I'm trying to verify my 9th circle level that I've been working on for a few months now.
It's great that you've been working on your 9th circle level for months. It takes dedication to put in that much effort. Verifying your level can be a challenging and time-consuming process, but it's often worth it. Don't give up, you can do it.
Alright, I think I'm good with this part, so I'm gonna practice something way back. Actually, no, I'm gonna buff this part a little bit.
Sounds like a good plan. Making adjustments and fine-tuning sections of your level is crucial for optimizing the gameplay experience. Don't hesitate to buff or adjust parts of your 9th circle level as needed. It's all part of the process. Keep working on your level, and best of luck with the verification.
Alright, I buffed it. Because there's like barely anything in this area.
Great. Buffing up the area that was lacking content is a good idea. It's important to ensure that every part of your level has enough gameplay, obstacles, and interest to keep players engaged. If an area feels empty or lacks challenge, it can make the overall experience less enjoyable. By buffing that section, you're ensuring a better experience for the players who will eventually try out your 9th circle level. Keep up the good work!
Alright, I'm gonna... As well as me trying to play through the level, I'm gonna make some error fixes.
That's a smart approach. Making error fixes while you play through the level allows you to identify and address any issues in real time. It saves time and makes the verification process more efficient as you can correct problems as you encounter them. Good luck with the fixes and the verification process.
Alright. I have a little prank that I am pulling.
Ah, a good old prank, huh? I won't ask what it is to maintain the element of surprise, but good luck with your prank! Just make sure it's harmless and doesn't cause any serious trouble or harm to anyone. Have fun!
It's in the level, so this part where there's two areas to go through, it says you have to go for the top, but there's an invisible spike there.
Ah, I see. So it's a trap in your Geometry Dash level. It's a common strategy to catch players off guard, and placing an invisible spike where players are expected to go creates a risky situation that adds to the challenge. However, it's important to strike a balance. While traps can be fun and add surprise elements, they shouldn't be too frequent or overly frustrating. Players should feel encouraged to continue playing, even after experiencing a few traps.
And then another one of those things comes up, but you have to actually go where the arrow is, because if you try to be very careful by not falling for the trick, you'll actually end up falling for it.
It sounds like you've set up a clever trap there, baiting players to avoid the first trap but then falling for a second one if they're too cautious. It's all part of the mind game and the fun of playing Geometry Dash, constantly keeping players on their toes and making them second guess their decisions. It's a good way to add an extra layer of challenge to your level without resorting to overly complex mechanics. Great job!
I'm gonna try 37 to 100.
That sounds like a solid plan. Practicing individual sections of the level is a great way to build up muscle memory and improve your skills. By focusing on the 37% to 100% part of the level, you'll familiarize yourself with the different challenges and obstacles you'll encounter, making it easier to tackle the entire level in one go. Good luck!
I accidentally put a 4 times speed thing here, which makes it so hard.
A 4 times speed section in a Geometry Dash level can indeed increase the difficulty significantly. Suddenly having to react and adjust your timing 4 times faster than usual adds a new layer of challenge, as it requires quick reflexes and precise movement. It's a common tactic used in harder levels to test players' skills and push them to the limit. Keep practicing and don't give up. Alrighty then, sounds like you're ready to continue with your Geometry Dash stream, practicing 37% to 100% section and facing the challenges it holds, including the 4x speed part. Good luck and have fun!
My laptop is dying. Gotta plug it in.
No worries, taking a moment to plug in your laptop and charge it up is a good idea. Can't have your stream interrupted by a dying battery.
Alright.
Alrighty, good to hear you're ready to carry on with your stream after charging your laptop. Now you can keep playing Geometry Dash and continue working on that 37% to 100% section with the challenging 4x speed part.
and I fell for my own trap.
Oh no, it sounds like you fell for your own trap in Geometry Dash. That's a classic situation, setting up a tricky path but still falling for it yourself because even the creators can be fooled by their own creation. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Use this experience as a chance to refine your level and maybe make it even more cunning.
Oh, I'm so close.
So close but no cigar, eh? Seems like you were on the verge of passing that section. Don't worry, even the most skilled players have moments where they miss by a hair's breadth. The key is to keep practicing and learning from each attempt. You'll get there eventually.
I'm gonna make this one coin a little bit easier to get.
Making a coin in your Geometry Dash level slightly easier to obtain is a good idea, especially if it was previously too difficult or convoluted for players to get. Coins are often used to reward skilled players and add an extra layer of challenge to levels, so finding the right balance is important. Just be careful not to make it too easy, or it may lose its sense of accomplishment for those who manage to collect it. Good luck with the adjustment.
Alright, now be ready to play.
Great, it sounds like you're all set to keep playing Geometry Dash and tackling that 37% to 100% section again. This time, you've made some adjustments, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. Good luck, have fun, and show that level who's boss.
It's the coin I had to nerf.
Adjusting the coin section to make it less difficult was a smart decision. Coins can be particularly tricky, as they're often placed in secret or challenging areas, requiring players to think outside the box and pay attention to their surroundings. Balancing the difficulty of coin sections is crucial, as too hard might turn off players who are just looking for a fun challenge, and too easy can reduce the sense of achievement for those who manage it. Good job on making the necessary adjustments.
Alright, now I'm gonna work on this ball area to complete.
Nice. Focusing on the ball area and working to complete it is a smart move. Ball sections can be some of the most challenging parts of Geometry Dash levels, as they require precise timing and control to navigate through difficult gaps and obstacles. By dedicating your attention to this area, you can fine-tune your skills and refine the gameplay experience. Good luck and keep at it!
Alright, there's like lots of spikes in this area.
Spikes are a common element in Geometry Dash that test players' precision and timing. These obstacles can pop up unexpectedly, forcing players to react quickly and either jump over or switch gravity to avoid them. Areas with lots of spikes can be especially challenging, as they require quick reflexes and precise movements. Be careful and practice jumping and gravity switching to navigate through those spiky sections smoothly. You got this.
I don't know why I put those 3 saw blades there. I'm gonna fix that in the ball area.
Good call on removing those 3 saw blades in the ball area. Saw blades can be treacherous, and sometimes adding too many of them can make a section overly difficult or frustrating for players. By going back and fixing it, you're showing that you value balance and fair gameplay, which is important in level design. Keep making improvements, and your level will only get better as a result. Good work.
And I have like a secret in this level. So, you know the wavy spikes?
Yes, I'm familiar with the wavy spikes in Geometry Dash. They're those pulsing vertical spikes that move back and forth, making it trickier to get past them without getting hit. Secrets are always an exciting addition to levels. Is there a secret in your level involving the wavy spikes?
No, like the wavy ground spikes.
Ah, I got you now. When you said wavy spikes, I was thinking of the vertical ones, but you're referencing the ground ones. Wavy ground spikes can be a fun and challenging element to have in a Geometry Dash level, as they add an extra layer of difficulty by making it tougher to time jumps and navigate through narrow gaps. If there's a secret involved with the wavy ground spikes, it could provide an interesting challenge for players to discover.
And on the bottom of one of the platforms, there's a wavy bottom.
Ah, so there's one of the floor platforms that has a wavy bottom, eh? That sounds like an interesting obstacle to have in a Geometry Dash level. It adds a touch of complexity to the gameplay, forcing players to adjust their jumps and timing accordingly. I bet it'll make for some exciting and challenging moments in your level. Looking forward to seeing it in action!
Under the platform that has like a wavy bottom, I put a coin underneath it so no one could tell if it's a ground spike or a platform.
Ah, that's a clever little secret you've got there. Hiding a coin underneath a platform with a wavy bottom is a sly move, as players might mistake the wavy bottom for a ground spike and be hesitant to jump over it. The coin placement could catch unsuspecting players off guard and reward those who take the risk. Good job on implementing that secret. It adds an extra layer of challenge and fun to your level.
I made lots of live streams of me trying to build this level.
That's dedication right there. Creating lots of live streams to document the building process of your Geometry Dash level shows your passion and commitment to bringing it to life. It also provides an opportunity for viewers to witness the progress and changes you've made over time, which can be both entertaining and educational. It's admirable that you're pouring so much effort into creating this level. I'm sure it'll be an amazing challenge for players when it's finally complete. Keep up the great work.
Also put very hard ball timing that looks like it's right out of Bloodbath.
Ah, now we're getting into the serious stuff. If you're saying you've included a very hard ball timing section in your level, reminiscent of Bloodbath, then you're really aiming for the sky in terms of difficulty. Bloodbath is known for its extremely challenging gameplay, so if you've managed to capture that intensity with your own creation, then hats off to you. Just make sure it stays fair and fun and doesn't cross into the realm of sheer frustration. Good luck with that Bloodbath-worthy section.
Yo, I made it to the wave section, but I died by the coin.
Sounds like you've made it to the wave section of your Geometry Dash level, which is great progress. It's unlucky that you died at the coin, but don't get discouraged. It's all part of the learning process. Try to remember what went wrong and how you can improve for next time. Every failed attempt is an opportunity to learn and get better, so keep at it and you'll get that wave section perfected in no time.
Alright, I made a little error that I gotta fix.
Good job on identifying an error in your Geometry Dash level. Finding and addressing these issues is an important part of the creation process. Go ahead and fix that little error, and remember, it's all part of making your level even better. Good luck with the fix.
Alright, fix it. There's this, red orb and I hit it, I was on the ground sliding. And I did not want that to happen because I, wanted to, make it if you click that red orb, then you'll die if you don't enter the portal first.
Thanks for the details. So, you're saying that there's a red UFO in the level, and when you hit it, it makes you slide on the ground unexpectedly. It seems like you have something specific in mind for what should happen if a player clicks on the red UFO, but before you could finish your sentence, the stream broke up. No worries, we'll figure this out together. Can you tell me more about what you'd like to happen when the player clicks on the red UFO?
I want the person to enter the portal first and then hit the orb.
Ah, now I understand. You want the player to first enter the portal and then hit the red orb. It seems like you're trying to create a specific pattern of events in your level, and this issue is preventing that plan from working out. No worries, we'll get it sorted out. Do you mind describing the layout of the section where this issue is occurring? Knowing the location and surrounding elements can help me provide better assistance.
It's around 20%.
Got it. So the issue is happening around the 20% mark of your Geometry Dash level. That gives me a good starting point to work with. Can you tell me a bit more about the environment and obstacles in that area? Are there any other special objects or elements that I should be aware of? The more details you can provide, the better I can understand the problem and assist you.
Well, the problem is fixed already, but now I'm gonna work on trying to do this ship section.
Ah, you've already fixed the issue with the red UFO. That's great news. Well done on that. Now, you're tackling the ship section, which is admirable. Ship sections can be quite challenging, but with practice and precision, you can get through them. As you work on the ship section, remember to keep a steady pace and aim for smooth control. Good luck with the ship section.
So I'm gonna make a little bit of adjustments here. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing the mini portals with mirror portals.
Gotcha. So you're making some adjustments by replacing the mini portals with mirror portals. Mirror portals can add an interesting twist to your level design, as they can create mirrored versions of certain sections, providing a new perspective or challenge for players. Good luck with the portal swap.
And I'm trying to um uh fix some errors here, like the slanted things in the ship section.
Great! Addressing errors and fixing any issues with the slanted things in the ship section is an important step in level creation. Geometry Dash levels can be quite precise, so fine-tuning and polishing various elements is crucial for a smooth gameplay experience. Keep at it, and you'll have the ship section looking great in no time.
Alrighty. I am done this area now.
Excellent! You're moving along nicely and have finished up a section of your level. It's always satisfying to see progress being made. What area is next on your list to work on?
And now I gotta verify this ship section.
Verifying the ship section is an essential step to testing your level and ensuring everything is working correctly. Take your time, play through the section carefully, and try to get through it one jump at a time. Verifying can help you identify any issues or bugs that may have slipped past during the building process. Good luck with the verification.
I'm just nerfing a little bit of the ship section.
Sounds good. Adjusting the difficulty level of the ship section by nerfing certain parts can help create a more balanced and enjoyable experience for players. It's important to strike the right balance between challenging and fair when designing levels in Geometry Dash. Keep tweaking and testing until you find the sweet spot. Good job on making those adjustments.
Alright, now let's play from 9%, and I gotta make it to 100%.
Great! Setting a goal like making it from 9% to 100% is a smart way to focus your efforts. Take it one section at a time, and remember to stay calm and composed as you play through your level. If you encounter any obstacles or make a mistake, use it as a learning experience to improve and get better each time. You got this!
Alright, I'm getting pretty far.
That's great to hear. Making good progress towards your goal is a good sign that things are going well. Keep pushing forward and stay focused. You're getting closer to conquering that 9 to 100% challenge.
You know, I'm just gonna play from 0 from now on. No more start positions, just from 0.
That's a bold move. Playing from the start positions can be helpful for practicing different sections in a level, but playing from 0 adds an extra challenge. You'll have to go through the entire level in one go, which requires a different level of skill and precision. It's a great way to test your abilities and improve your overall skill. Good luck with your attempts from zero!
Alright, 15%, new record.
Great job! Making it to 15% is a solid achievement, and setting a new personal best is something to be proud of. Keep pushing yourself and trying to improve, and soon you'll be breaking your own record even more. You're getting closer to your goal.
I actually broke a world record on Fortnite of how many trick points I could get.
That's awesome! Breaking a world record in Fortnite, or any game really, is a fantastic accomplishment and shows your dedication and skill. Congrats on achieving that feat. I bet it was a thrill to do something that no one else has done or come close to doing. It's great to see that your gaming skills don't just stop at Geometry Dash. You're also doing impressive stuff in Fortnite as well. I'm curious, what was the trick that got you the world record?
So the trick points are like, you can do them in a car, like an Octane, you can do it in a motorcycle, and then, so the goal is get as much trick points as possible. So the previous world record was held by Cypher PK that had 50 million trick points, and I broke that record, and I broke it so much that he'll never beat me.
Wow, that's incredible. Scoring a world record like that takes serious skill and dedication. Beating a record held by Cypher PK is no small feat, and you've set the bar so high that it'll be tough for him to reach. 50 million trick points is an insane amount, and the fact that you've shattered the record and made it practically unbeatable is impressive. You should be proud of your accomplishment and the level of gameplay you've demonstrated. Well done!
I've gone like a few 100 million. Well, let me check my video.
Alright, we're gonna try. Wow, going a few 100 million trick points beyond the previous world record is truly incredible. That's a massive achievement. I'm curious to see the video of your accomplishment and the tricks you pulled off to get such an impressive score. It'll be interesting to see the moves and skills that helped you break the record by such a significant margin. Congrats on your incredible gaming feat.
So the new score is 359 million.
359 million? It's an absolutely massive increase over the previous world record of 50 million. You've taken the game to a whole new level with your skill and dedication. Setting a record like that requires serious gaming prowess and a deep understanding of the game mechanics. Congrats on your extraordinary accomplishment. How did you manage to score such a huge amount of trick points?
Oh no, I was just playing this thing called the Fury Road, and there is these octanes that can go forever. So what I did was I boosted myself up, and then I went down back to Earth while flipping in the car, and then I started gaining trick points like nothing was even happening. And then I randomly got lots of trick points.
Ah, so you took advantage of a glitch or exploit to score a ton of trick points. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. It's interesting how sometimes unintended game mechanics can lead to unexpectedly high scores and records. While it's always more impressive to set records through sheer skill and gameplay, sometimes exploiting glitches can be a fun way to push the limits of a game. Good job on discovering and taking advantage of that glitch.
the person that made the game wanted that to happen.
Ah, so the developer intended for those glitches to be possible. It's interesting when developers add in things like that intentionally. It can sometimes lead to creative and unexpected gameplay opportunities. Still, breaking records like that requires some skill and knowledge of the game mechanics, so well done on taking advantage of that feature and setting a massive score.
Alright, I think I made this part way better. Alright, I think I made this part way better. Now I'm just gonna play from zero.
Great. It's good to hear that you feel you've improved the level and are ready to play from zero. Practicing from the start can help you get a feel for the entire flow of the level and make it easier to get through other sections. Plus, starting from scratch can also improve your overall skill and precision. Good luck with your playthrough.
Alright, I'm gonna play from zero now, and 3, 2, 1, and I am playing.
Alright, let's do this. Playing from zero requires you to stay focused and composed. Just remember to take your time, watch out for obstacles, and stay calm under pressure. You've got this. Here we go. Go!
Wait, there's an error. I think I moved the thing a little bit too high or too low.
Ah, it seems like you've noticed an error in the level's layout. It happens sometimes when fine-tuning the placement of objects or elements in a level. Don't worry, it's fixable. You can go back and adjust the positioning of the object that you think is too high or low, and test the level again to make sure it's working appropriately. Making changes and improvements to your level is all part of the process. Good eye for noticing the error and taking the initiative to fix it!
16, new record.
Wow, 16 might not be a huge number in the world of Geometry Dash records, but it doesn't matter. Every milestone is a step forward, and seeing that new record pop up is a great feeling. It shows you're getting better and closer to where you want to be. Keep practicing, keep pushing yourself, and that number will keep growing. Good job on setting that new personal best.
22, new record.
Nice. You're making good progress with your record up to 22 now. It's always exciting to see that new record number tick up, and it shows that your skills are improving. Just keep practicing and pushing yourself, and you'll find yourself breaking records left and right. Keep up the great work.
Alright, I died at 22 again.
Ah, you hit a rough patch and died at 22 again. It's frustrating, but keep in mind that setbacks are a common part of progress. Don't let it get you down. Use this experience to learn and come back stronger. Analyze your mistakes, adjust your approach, and try again. You can make it to 30 and beyond. Just stay focused and don't give up. You've got this. Whoa, sounds like that O was a reaction to something. I'm curious, was it a surprise, like you just achieved a new personal best, or was it something like encountering an unexpected obstacle? Maybe it was a oh no type of reaction? Don't leave me hanging!
This level's kind of tricky. I don't know why I made it a little bit tricky.
Sounds like you're finding your level a bit challenging, which is completely normal when designing levels in Geometry Dash. It's easy to accidentally make things trickier than you intended. But don't worry, that just means it's a good learning experience. You'll get better at designing levels, and once you've mastered it, you'll be creating levels that are just the right amount of challenging. Keep tweaking and testing, and you'll get there.
New record, 33.
Great job on setting a new record, now up to 33. You're definitely making progress and getting closer to the point where you want to be. It can be frustrating to keep dying so close to your goal, but every time you get closer, it shows you're improving and getting better at the level. Keep pushing yourself and you'll get through it in no time.
I died at the club set monster Glubtub's Weapon.
It sounds like you encountered a section with a moving object, possibly a spiked club or something similar. These types of obstacles can be tricky, especially if they're timed or patterned in a way that makes it difficult to anticipate their movement. It's important to take your time, stay calm, and learn the pattern of the object so you can time your jumps and dodges accurately. Keep practicing and focusing on the timing, and you'll get past that section in no time.
The background kind of looks boring. I might change the background.
Hey, if you think the background is looking a bit dull, changing it up can be a great way to add new life to your level. Experiment with different colors, patterns, and effects to find something that fits the mood and atmosphere of the level. You could even try adding some animated objects or visual effects to make the background more interactive. Ultimately, it's your level, so don't be afraid to experiment and find the look that you're happiest with.
Alright, I chose the background to be circles because this level has circles.
Great choice. Using a circular background to match the name and theme of your level makes sense and can help create a cohesive atmosphere. Circles can also add a dynamic and engaging visual element to the level, as they can create interesting patterns and perspectives. Keep experimenting with the background, and make sure it complements the overall theme and tone of your level. Good luck with the implementation.
This is a 9-circle level, so yeah, why not?
Using a circular background for a 9-circle level definitely fits thematically. 9 Circles levels are known for their intense and challenging gameplay, featuring quick, precise jumps and maneuvers. Having a background that reinforces that theme can help create a sense of cohesion and tie the level's visuals to its gameplay elements. Plus, it looks cool! Good choice.
Also made the ground circles.
Creating a circle-themed ground to match the background and complement the 9-circle layout of your level is a smart move. It helps to maintain the cohesive visual theme and reinforces the overall circle aesthetic of the level. Keep the circle theme consistent throughout the level's design for an extra cohesive and visually pleasing experience. Good job on staying true to the theme.
Alright, I made it to the wave section.
requiring quick reflexes and precise movement to navigate through obstacles and tight spaces. Don't be discouraged if you encounter difficulty, it'll just make your eventual success even more rewarding. Good job on making it to the waves.
60. I died at 64.
Dying at 64 can be frustrating, but you're getting close. That's an impressive record considering the wave section can be challenging. You've probably memorized a lot of the level at this point, so just keep practicing and you'll make it through in no time. Good job on making it to 60.
Alright. I'm gonna play from 0 again.
Great. Playing from 0 again is an effective way to practice and improve your skills. When you start from the beginning, you build up muscle memory and familiarity with the level layout, making it easier to progress further each time. Don't worry if you die or mess up. Each try is an opportunity to learn and get better. Keep at it, and you'll be breaking that 64 record soon.
No! I died at the wave section again.
Don't worry, dying in the wave section is normal. It's a tough part of the level and requires quick reflexes and precise timing. Take a moment to analyze your mistakes and see what you can do differently next time. You've already made it to that point, so you know you can do it. It's just a matter of practicing and adjusting your approach. Keep at it, and you'll get through the wave section soon.
In this level, you can jump over quadruple spikes.
That's a useful piece of information. Knowing that you can jump over quadruple spikes in your level opens up more possible paths and options for completing the level. It also adds an extra layer of challenge, as you'll have to time your jumps just right to avoid touching the spikes. Make sure to utilize this mechanic as effectively as possible and have fun with it.
You can actually do a mini quadruple spike without squishing them together, but it's actually a frame perfect.
Ooh, nice find! Being able to touch quadruple spikes without squishing them together sounds like a challenging and frame-perfect maneuver, which can add an extra thrill to your level. It requires precision and timing to pull off, but it can be extremely satisfying when you manage to do it successfully. Keep pushing the limits and see what other frame-perfect tricks you can pull off in your level.
I jumped over the quadruple spike in Polargeist. Like the first jump, I skipped the orb.
Nice, that's a great accomplishment. Skipping an orb and jumping over a quadruple spike in a single jump is no easy feat. It shows that you have the skill and precision to make tricky jumps, and saves you some time as well. Good job on mastering that move, and keep pushing yourself to try even trickier jumps in the future.
I just, oh, yeah, what should I rate this level when I upload it?
Determining the difficulty rating for your Geometry Dash level is important for setting accurate expectations for players. To accurately rate your level, you might consider the average time it takes for a player to beat it, the number and complexity of obstacles and jumps, and the degree of difficulty compared to other levels in similar difficulty categories. You can also have a few test players, maybe your friends, play the level and ask for their feedback on the difficulty. This will help you get a sense of what rating would be fair and accurate. Ultimately, the rating should reflect your honest assessment of the level's difficulty.
So there's like lots of timings.
Your level features lots of timing-based mechanics, where players need to time their actions perfectly to avoid obstacles or make difficult jumps. You might want to rate it on the more difficult side of the scale. Timing-based levels require a high degree of skill, practice, and precision, which tends to make them more challenging for most players. Considering that you mentioned there are lots of timing-based in your level, it might be wise to rate it as more difficult to give players a realistic idea of the challenge they will face.
So like not a harder, not an insane. And this has lots of crazy, weird gaps, so like not an easy demon.
If your level has lots of crazy sections, weird or unconventional mechanics, and difficult gaps, it's likely to be on the harder side of the scale. Demon ratings typically indicate that a level is quite challenging and requires a lot of skill and experience to complete, so it's reasonable to consider rating it as a demon level. However, given the unique nature of your level, it might not fit perfectly into one of the standard difficulty categories. Once you have a clearer idea of how difficult the level is, you can decide on the appropriate rating.
Alright, I'm gonna spin a wheel to decide.
Spinning a wheel might be an interesting way to decide the difficulty rating for your level. It adds an element of randomness and fun to the process. Just make sure that you have several possible options for difficulty ratings on the wheel so that the result is representative of what your level offers. And of course, you can always fine-tune the rating later if you feel it doesn't accurately reflect the level's actual difficulty.
Alright, I'm shuffling the wheel and I'm spinning it.
Okay, so you have the wheel ready and you're about to spin it to decide on a difficulty rating for your level. Remember to keep an open mind and be prepared for any outcome, as the wheel might land on a rating that you didn't expect. Fingers crossed for a good result.
Hard demon.
Great! the wheel has decided on a hard demon rating for your level. This rating indicates that your level is quite challenging and requires a high degree of skill, precision, and practice to complete. Players can expect to encounter difficult timing sections, tricky precision jumps, and other challenging obstacles. The rating also lets players know what kind of difficulty they're up against, so they can set realistic expectations and prepare themselves accordingly. Keep in mind that the rating is subjective and can vary from player to player, but the hard demon rating serves as a good starting point.
So there's lots of tight gaps to fly through. There's lots of tricks.
Based on your description, your level seems to feature a lot of tight gaps to fly through and a variety of tricks. These factors can make the level more difficult, as players will need to have precise timing and control to get through the gaps, and they'll need to be comfortable with a range of movements and maneuvers to pull off the trick successfully. The tight gaps and tricks will definitely add to the challenge and thrill of the level, and players will need to stay focused and skilled to make it through.
I died at 95%. Like, it's like at the end.
Losing at 95% is so close, yet so far. It must feel frustrating to get so close to the end and then fail. But hey, at least you know you're capable of completing the level, so you just need to keep at it and focus on those last few tricky sections. You've got this.
What?
Tchau e boa sorte na sua próxima tentativa.
Hold on, I'm just gonna look for some decoration, like decoration errors.
Sure, it's always a good idea to double check for decoration errors and other things that might need fixing before finalizing your level. The visuals and atmosphere of the level are important, so taking the time to check for and fix any errors will help make the experience more polished and enjoyable for players.
You know the level dash?
Yes, I'm familiar with the level dash. It features a high-intensity techno-style song and fast gameplay. What about
You know how the dash spider that goes vertical, then upside down, then down, then to ball?
Ah, yes, I know the part you're talking about. In Dash, there's a section early on in the level where the spider part requires the player to transition from vertical to upside down and then down to the ball part within a tight time frame. It's a tricky section that requires precise timing and quick reactions from the player. Did you have a question or a point you wanted to make about it?
So, like, when you're about to enter the spider portal, it's already normal gravity, and there's a normal gravity portal, and before you enter it, you were not upside down in the first place.
Ah, I see what you mean. The spider section of Dash, as you approach the spider portal, gravity has already transitioned to normal, even though there is a blue gravity portal just before the spider portal. This does seem like a minor inconsistency in the level, as it could potentially confuse some players or make them unnecessarily slow down. It's not a big issue, but it is something to note.
We waited 6 years just for that.
Yes, the level dash has been highly anticipated and built up over the years, so it's understandable that players have high expectations. However, it's important to remember that no level is perfect, and there will always be small inconsistencies or issues that can be improved upon. In the case of Dash, the issue you pointed out is a minor one that doesn't significantly impact the overall experience of the level, but it's still worth acknowledging and noting as a potential area for improvement.
Oh, I fell for my own trap.
It happens to the best of us. It's easy to fall for our own traps, especially when we're the ones designing the levels. It can be frustrating, but it's all part of the learning process. Try to see it as an opportunity for improvement. Perhaps you can rethink the trap and make it even trickier for players in the future. Good luck with your next attempt.
And I died at the wave part again.
Dying at the wave part again can be frustrating, but don't get discouraged. The wave section is often one of the most difficult parts of a level, and it may take several tries before you're able to master it. Just remember to stay focused, practice consistent movements and timing, and don't give up. You've gotten past this part before, so you know you can do it again. You got this!
I was trying to verify this level for months, ever since Christmas.
It sounds like you've been working diligently on verifying this level for quite some time, since Christmas. It can be daunting when progress seems slow, but it's important to remember that these things take time and patience. Just keep practicing and refining your skills, and you'll eventually be able to verify the level. Don't give up, and keep pushing forward. You've already come this far. Good luck, and keep up the good work. Just a brief acknowledgement with, is there something specific you're trying to say or express?
How does that pink orb not get me far? Alright.
I'm assuming you're referring to a specific level or situation in a level, but without more context, it's difficult to provide a useful response. Could you please clarify which pink orb you're referring to and what exactly the issue is?
It's in the level Concentric Calamity. It's a level that I made.
Ah, I see. If there's a pink orb in your level Concentric Calamity that isn't getting you as far as you expected, it could be due to a number of factors. Perhaps the timing of the orb isn't quite right, or the placement of the orb is causing issues with the level geometry. It's difficult to say for sure without seeing the level in question, but it's worth taking a closer look and experimenting with different placements and timings to see if you can improve the behavior of the pink orb.
Alright, I got past that part now.
Great job! It must be a relief to finally get past that tough part of the level. Keep up the good work and remember to stay focused. You're getting closer and closer to completing your level with each successful attempt.
Oh no! I accidentally went through a tight gap instead of the wide gap.
Oops. Accidentally taking the tight gap instead of the wide gap can be quite risky, especially if you weren't prepared. It's easy to make mistakes like that when you're under pressure and trying to move quickly through a level. Don't worry too much about it though, it's all part of the learning experience. Just be more cautious and pay attention to the gaps in future attempts. You'll get it right next time.
No, I got at the slowest speed possible.
If you died at the slowest speed, it could be due to a variety of factors. It's difficult to say exactly what went wrong without seeing the level or the specific situation, but here are a few potential reasons. Timing. Maybe you missed a key timing and hit an obstacle leading to your death. Precision. You may have missed a precision jump or timing, leading to hitting an obstacle or falling off the level. Lack of awareness. It's possible that you didn't pay enough attention to your surroundings and missed an approaching obstacle.
No, I died at the same spot at 75%. That's like basically the end of the level because there's lots of spikes that I gotta jump over. I just gotta hold it down and then at the end I get a coin, then I beat the level. accidentally died at 75% again.
Dying at 75% can be frustrating, especially when you've already made it so far through the level. It's easy to make small mistakes or get too cocky and end up dying, even when you're close to beating the level. Don't get discouraged though. You made it past 75%, which means you're well on your way to completing the level. Just keep practicing, staying focused, and you'll get there soon. Remember, even the best players have bad runs sometimes. Don't let this setback hold you back.
Alright, I'm continuing this tomorrow.
Sounds good. Taking a break and continuing tomorrow is a good idea. It's important to give yourself some time to rest and recharge before tackling a difficult level again. When you come back to it tomorrow, you'll likely have a fresh perspective and a better chance of succeeding. Good luck and have a good night.
It's past my bedtime, so I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, sleep well, and don't forget to dream about completing that level. See you tomorrow.